What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Spin Cycle. It's your boy 1G again, back with another video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that for us. We'd appreciate it very much. So let's get right into it. First things first, Chanda Brian nakagero kakwe na fipwa.
Oh no. Oh my God, Jesus.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Nah, for real though, Chanda Brian and his pie, Valerie, broke up last week, I believe. Yeah, sometime last week. Now, typically I don't get any joy from seeing any relationship break down, but the circumstances in which him and his girlfriend broke up are kind of fucking hilarious. That's why I thought it would be necessary to talk about it today. So yeah, it came out this week in photos and videos that were released that his girlfriend, Valerie, of a long time and a lot of investments, was seen frolicking, or should I say, in an entanglement with this guy.
Hera live streaming ne was teasy ne upumine ko Chanda Brian mataba kwana afro kwanisho mweche ne fok mimbira kwa karwimo kariaso gero chinanazi gero chinanazi vamos embereka vamupera chinanazi vamos embereka vamuria chinanazi vamos embereka vamupera chinanazi gero chinanazi gero.
And obviously the news got round to her partner, and it was kind of confusing because, you know, such stuff breaks the internet because they're like an internet couple. They're Zambia's #1 couple for young people, I guess. They inspire a lot of kids. You know, they believe that the kind of lifestyle Chanda Brian and his girlfriend live is what they should aspire to. So it broke the internet kind of in Zambia. Why? And so people were waiting to see what would happen. And in typical fashion, it came out that people were guessing it was like a prank or like some kind of gimmick or strategy to sell something or to market something. So yeah, a video came out almost immediately after that. They were together and they were acting like, oh, it's no big deal and we're back together. It doesn't really matter. And, you know, I also thought the same. I was like, well, this is just something that happens. But then a few hours later, he put out a statement, saying that they had broken up and he was heartbroken and it really hurt him what she did to him, and so that they would be calling it quits. He took a few jabs at the guy who was in an entanglement with his girl, with his pie. Yeah, it's been that kind of year, claiming that he was a nothing guy and he sleeps at intercity. And that was him in his parting message to his girlfriend of a long time. Again, like I said, it's not really great when people break up in a relationship, but I kind of saw this coming. You know, usually celebrity couples, I wouldn't want to call them celebrity couple, but, you know, they put themselves in the limelight. It's very hard to maintain those kind of relationships that are always in the public eye. So I kind of saw it coming from a long distance. They've been together obviously for a long time, and clearly, visibly for everyone to see, he really invests a lot into this girl. So I get why he was also touched. I mean, I'd be pissed as well. All those all those designer outfits that they're always together in, you know. So it's like, what happens now? So yeah, I guess they broke up, and I guess she's happy with him as well, with the other guy, with the fancy hairdo, and he's also someone who's well to do. So I don't really get where the stories about him being a nothing person who works at Intercity came from. But even if that were true, did that make it just a lot more embarrassing for him, Chanda Brian? Because like, if someone who isn't much in life can come and take your girl, doesn't that make you look terrible? Because like, if your girl is choosing that kind of person over you, then obviously you're not that great either yourself. So I guess that's stuff that he can think about in his assessment. Lots of girls I saw also were happy that he's now on the market. He's a free man for now. And he also put out a statement, I remember, that our girlfriends are now not safe because Chanda Brian is on the market. But like, it is what it is. If it does happen, that someone's girlfriend gets snatched by him. It's just the game. This is Lusaka. I mean, this is what I commented on his post as well, saying like, this is the game. People come, people go. Sometimes people come. But anyway, yeah, that's just the story on them. Like it has to hurt. You can't pretend it doesn't hurt, especially for him. I don't know about her. I also don't really want to comment on a lot on her, because you know how it is when you try and give your opinions on people's relationships and stuff. So I don't really know if it's the best decision for them to split up. I mean, I feel like they've been together long enough for it to actually work. But then again, no one's ever really questioned whether she's happy in the relationship. People only see the cosmetic side of it, the stuff, the fancy things they do together and all that. No one ever really asks if he's happy. I mean, Chanda Brian himself was caught pants down, quite literally pants down, in a scandal just earlier this year where he was sending out nudes to other girls and no one ever really asked if she was happy. So, I say good on her for going to get out someone also who's going to make her happy on the side. But clearly you can't keep anything hidden in Lusaka. You can't keep anything hidden in the world. So it came out, and good luck to both of them. That's where I'll leave it for now. In other news, this last week, the mayor, in fact the whole city council of Lusaka, got disbanded or put on suspension by the Minister of Local Government, as well as the city council for Kitwe, including the mayor and many other members of staff, were put on suspension.
Dear colleagues, I wish to announce now that I've suspended the Lusaka City Council for 3 months to give us chance to correct the ills that are in that council. May I also announce that I have, with immediate effect, suspended Kitwe City Council so that we are able to go in and correct the ills. And I'm hoping that in that 3 months, as we try to put things correct, our friends are going to have an introspection and come back as better councillors and civic leaders in those very, very important institutions. Apart from that, let me also send a warning to other councils that are in this habit of perpetually wanting to be on the wrong side of the law, that we're not going to spare anybody. There's no sacred cow in this. We may come back soon should these activities persist in other councils, to do the same, suspend them and correct issues there. And
which I don't get, because isn't a mayor an elected official? How do you suspend an elected official? And doesn't that mean we now have to go back to voting another one? And this came about over the issue of, there was a video that was circulating on social media of a councillor who was arguing with the Minister of Local Government over a plot that was given out to a certain client.
Stop the nonsense.
No, nonsense. This is not nonsense. You're not supposed to use the word nonsense. Go to council. Listen, you have the right as a citizen. Go to Lusaka City Council. They are going to summon you to go there. The Honorable Minister, the Honorable MP will come to council and this query will be done. He's not supposed to call you in the streets with people and ask you queries which he doesn't know
there
about.
People here
on who owns the plot, how they give them out, and all that. And while I get there is corruption in many of these institutions, especially when it comes to the giving out of land. Sorry, not the giving out, let me say distribution? Anyway, the procurement of land. The claim from the ministry was that there's a lot of corruption and they need to cure the ills of these two councils, which I guess the mayor for Lusaka was compliant to. He kind of left his office in a great mood. And I think this came about because the mayor sided with the councillor and he put out a full statement on why the minister's claim to the land was, how it could have been handled better, the path that he could have used to inquire, and to also put a halt on the sale. I believe it's the sale of that particular piece of land if it was reserved for any other reasons or any other purposes. So right now there's an impasse. There's a little beef going on between the minister and the mayor. In Lusaka it went about pretty smoothly. Kitwe, though, that's a different case because the mayor there literally emptied his whole office of the documents that I guess if an investigation was to be carried out, that's what they'd be looking at. And he took those things home. And I'd be thinking, isn't that like a criminal act? If you take stuff from your office and you take it home, those are not your personal your personal documents or your personal files, I believe they belong to the people, and should I say the people who are occupying that office. So if you are placed on suspension, how do you get to do that? Like, how is that allowed? A lot of things, like in my last video where I was talking about, we let a lot of things slide without really ever wondering or questioning why things are happening that way. That's what's really happening in terms of our local governments so far. COVID-19 is still on the rise.
COVID is real. Let us adhere to all the measures that have been put across through the Ministry of Health. The numbers are increasing day in, day out because of the weather. And because of that, all of us have to be on guard.
Wow. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Recording cases every day now, like in double digits, like 20 new people, 20 new cases. A lot of people are being brought in dead. So I would advise, keep wearing those masks, sanitizing your hands, you know, avoid handshakes, avoid public places. Do not go out in public places to drink, to enjoy. I believe a lot of these things can be put on hold. So yeah, even if there's a lot of doubts about the pandemic, it's still rampant, and people are being brought in dead every other day at health facilities. So make sure to follow the guidelines. And thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. Please subscribe to Spin Cycle if you haven't already. Please share the video. Please let us know what you think in the comments on the Chanda Brian and Valerie issue, and what your take is on the matter. I believe I've given mine, but I could probably have said more. Just didn't want this video to be very long. I feel they put their relationship in the public eye, so we might as well scrutinize it publicly. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, share the video, share the link, leave a thumbs up on the video, comment. What else are you supposed to do? You know the deal, guys. Please, and I hope you guys can watch the next video. See you guys next time.